This may sound like common knowledge, but what you believe is very powerful and it can lead to success or failure. A big determinant of if someone will succeed or will they fail is truly how much they believe in themselves or believe in they can achieve whatever it is they're going after. If you do not truly believe that you can achieve your goals or achieve whatever you're setting out to do, then more than likely you will fail. Because subconsciously, when you do not believe in the route you're taking, you will find ways to fuck yourself up. You will subconsciously slow yourself down. You will give yourself reasons as to why you can't achieve this or why this happened or any bullshit, but you will think of something. If you give yourself the leeway, like you leave the door open for the idea that you could fail at what you're doing, you're already setting yourself up for failure. Failure is almost inevitable. Because you got to understand that when you truly believe in yourself or you believe in something, you're going to go at it in a completely different tone. You're going to go after this goal with a different set of actions. If you truly believe that you will achieve this goal, then you will do things in conjunction with you actually achieving the goal. But if you do not believe in yourself, then you will subconsciously do things that always leave you a little way out, a little back door to slip through, just in case it doesn't work out. A little plan B. See, that's my problem with plan Bs, is that you are believing that plan A may not work. And you have to understand, if two people are striving to achieve a goal, who would be more likely to actually achieve it? The person that does not believe it's a possibility that he will fail, or the person that thinks, oh, this is a good idea. I could probably do this. Maybe so. I'll leave it on the side. I'll leave this little backup plan on the side. See, here's the thing, is that the person that truly believes, he's going to go 100% in whatever he is going after. Because to him, there is no option of failure. So think about it in this sense. If you truly did not believe that you could fail, that the possibility of failure was even there, then what is stopping you from giving your all? What is stopping you from giving 100%, 110%? Because I believe that many people, they hinder themselves because they have this small doubt in the back of their head of what they're doing. They don't truly believe that it's possible. They may say it, they may act like it, but they don't believe it. That's what genuinely fucks them up, because you got to understand, it's the subconscious things that will fuck you up, the little things. If you do not truly believe in yourself, you don't truly believe in the process. One thing I really like about YouTube and really just seeking knowledge in general is that it gives people the opportunity to listen to people and learn from people that have genuinely different beliefs than them. Because you have to understand, your beliefs are also limiting. What you believe could limit the possibilities of what you believe is possible, or even the way you simply view reality. Because in a lot of ways, reality is a bit of just your perspective. Let me see how I can explain this. Now, reality is real. We all experience reality. But how we perceive reality is very different. And see, one person could view let's say, a shortcoming or a downfall or a failure. One person could view this as, well, this isn't the route for me. Well, this means I was not destined to achieve this. Or another person could look at the same exact situation and have a completely different outcome in the long run just because of how they believe this situation pertains to them. So they can see the failure as, this is just a building block. This is the perfect opportunity to learn. You know what I know now? I know this does not work because I tried this and I failed. But I will continue to do so because in my head, there is no possibility of me failing in the long run. If I give something enough time and enough effort, eventually I will be successful at it. There's no maybe, there's no hopefully. If I give something enough time and enough effort, eventually I will succeed. And that is a statement of belief because you believe this to be possible. There's no leeway or option for things to not succeed because you have a blueprint. You understand what you should be doing, what is necessary, what it takes. And it's almost like a simple math equation. If you put 2 and 2 together, it equals 4. It's not 2 plus 2 sometimes equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4 majority of the time. No, it's 2 plus 2 equals 4. So if you input things into an equation, you should get the output. So basically, this is how I believe like why people don't believe in themselves is because they're putting in one, they may not know the actual inputs to put in order to get the output. But the idea of thinking that you can put in the input plus the time and you will not get the result is asinine. And here's another thing. Even if the goal is outlandish or just hard to achieve, the simple idea of believing that you may not achieve it does not serve you in any sense. It simply leaves the door open. So I challenge you guys to simply just challenge your beliefs. Because a lot of things that have changed my life or changed how I viewed the world are simply people that have challenged the things that I believe, that I simply thought to be true because for whatever reason, because I was raised that way, because the people around me said it was true. You have to understand, you have so many thoughts like this. From the moment you were born, you were beginning to be programmed. You're programmed to fit in with society. You're programmed to think how other people think. We sit in school and we're in rows. We're sitting at desk. We go at a certain time. You eat lunch at a certain time. If you make a mistake, you're punished for it. That's the wrong answer. X doesn't count. That was wrong. And now you're putting that in your head of, okay, well, I need to be right. I need to be here at this time. I need to sit in this desk. I need to follow the rules. I need to sit down, shut up, and listen to whatever it is they are feeding me. And you were fed these things at a very young age, at a very impressionable age, where you believe this is how the world operates. You have to understand, this is what majority of people do. And people very much they go with the masses. And if you ever notice, when you were in school, if someone were to step outside of the status quo, maybe they didn't believe in everything everyone else was saying, they would be outcast, they would be shunned, or they would be punished because they're different. Their thoughts are not the same as the rest of us. So therefore, they are an outsider. They're not one of us. And that's how we're born. That's how we're raised. So you're already set up with all these beliefs that have been predetermined for you. Now, if we ask ourselves, if we were to look at the majority of people as a whole and say, would I want my life to be like this? Are these people that I respect and admire? Majority of people. I believe for most of us, the answer is no. By outstanding amount. So here's the question. If the masses believe a certain way of life, a way of achieving things, a path to go down, and you look at the masses and you say, I don't want to be like the masses, then by pure definition, you have to believe and act in ways that are different than the majority. And this is harder, this is easier said than done. Because a lot of these things are so ingrained in your mind, you don't even think twice about them. Most things you truly believe, you would never question. And that's how they get you. Because if you never question anything, you are automatically stuck in the system. You're set with these predetermined ideals, morals, this predetermined society that you've just been thrusted into. And you never stop to think, wait a minute. Why am I doing this? Why do I believe this? I know I've said this before, but this is one of my favorite quotes. Is just question why you believe things. Literally give it just some time to think about it analytically, logically. And you will come to realize that a lot of your beliefs are stupid or don't really make sense, or maybe not the best way to go about things. But in order to learn these things, in order to change your beliefs, you have to actively seek knowledge, actively seek different ways of understanding. You also have to be open to understand these things. Because a major difference between people that are successful in any facet of life, whether it's financially, mentally, spiritually, physically, whatever, is that they have a different set of beliefs that allow them to achieve these things. They go through life in a completely different manner than majority of other people. I'm going to end the video here. If you made it this far, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. But really sit down and take a second to question why you believe things. And understand that your beliefs may very well be limiting you. And it's things you don't even really think about. So go out, seek knowledge, question why you believe these things, and make a change for the better. Doses.